We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mo Moore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lackey steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Drilled to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Andrew McCutchen takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no, they can't get there. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball. 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Fowler looking up. And this one is gone. A home run.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead. Gregory Polanco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Standing in, Jung Ho Kang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around first, on his way to second now, and he's in at second base with a first inning double. John Jaso, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Batting second, center fielder, Trey.
A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead. Base is empty here with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, you know, the big key to throwing the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Hard hit at third. To his left, Moore. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Chris Bryant will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Francisco Cervelli makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Must be expecting the hitter to go the other way as the outfield shifts to the right. We'll see if that has an impact. And Lackey jumps ahead of him here with the fastball. Strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Josh Harrison is ready for his first AB here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Turner ranging back, still going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Juan Nicasio settles into the box for his first chance. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Jason Hayward will get his first opportunity now.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward is gone on strikes, and there's one away. Addison Russell stands in. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. To short. Gung's got it. There's Harrison for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Javier Baez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. In the dirt here, again to first. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Starling Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Mo Moore strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Turner moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
And the runner back easily. Runners on first with one down. That's wide, 2-0. Marte off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. Gregory Polanco stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Turner is there, and he puts this one away for the third out, so a great job there of working. John Lackey digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, John Lackey.
On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Dexter Fowler will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way and really paid off for him.
Ball one. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the air, out to right. Moving under it, Polanco. Oh, no, he missed it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
The second for 1. Back to first, but the throw's high as the first baseman had to leave the bag to get it and couldn't get the foot back down in time. Into the seats, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed, 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And a good throw is in time, and they escape the jam. Jung Ho Gong is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Pittsburgh, shortstop, Jung Ho Gong.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. Russell has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. John Jaso is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. In now, Francisco Cervelli. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lackey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the first baseman can't get there. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. At the plate, Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Juan Nicasio gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Liner towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ground ball right side. Harrison's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, Harrison Russell.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. And Starling Marte heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Ground ball left side. Russell gets to it. Mo Moore will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates move in front now, 4-1. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he looks at a called strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Hayward over to his right, 1 away. Gregory Polanco will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
And hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fowler sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Jung Ho Kang strides in, grounded out his last time through. And here's a breaking ball to start him out. Lackey's ahead, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. John Lackey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chris Coghlan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started. Tap fouled at home plate. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. High and deep to right center field. McCutchen going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Dexter Fowler strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Benito Sandoval will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. John Jaso will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Francisco Cervelli will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Please.
Number 37 will come on now and pinch.
Number 37.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Josh Harrison will come forward now. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Juan Nicasio will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Matt Joyce will be called on to pinch hit now.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Schwarber has it. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Starling Marte strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Drilled to the left side. Russell's got it, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Mo Moore steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Oh, this is in the air to deep left field. And he's not going to get there. It's over his head. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. William Ting will come on and make his leading off the inning. Trey Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Chris Bryant stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after ground.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Antonio Bastardo will come on now in an off.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
Slider, but that's below the knees, and it's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Boy, this is just getting worse and worse for him. You certainly don't want to walk the bases loaded.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Kyle Schwarber will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
0-1.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, after the strikeout, he can still get out of this scot-free with a ground ball here.
1-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Jason Hayward stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gregory Polanco is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Right fielder. Gregory
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Jung Ho Gong will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. This is line to left, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's an 8-2 game, and he is in there.
First baseman number 3.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Joe Smith will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Sean Rodriguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Francisco Cervelli ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Line softly out toward left center, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 9-2 ball game. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Antonio Bastardo will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Now in the box, Starling Marte. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. This is skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. Mo Moore gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you got a few options here.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Addison Russell strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Polanco is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Joe Smith. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Jorge Soler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 68, Jorge Soler.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Pedro Strop will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Andrew McCutchen is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Striding in once again, Gregory Polanco. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Coming to the plate now, Jung Ho Kang. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Turner giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dexter Fowler strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Trey Turner digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runner goes for second, and this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. The relay but he is in there. Chris Bryant steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The relay. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the catch out there in left center, but that should be plenty deep to do the job. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Kyle Schwarber will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
bases are empty here with 2 men out.
73. Felipe Rivera.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Sean Rodriguez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Francisco Cervelli will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Over for it is Hayward, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Felipe Rivera stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Striding in to start the 9th, Jason Hayward. And they'll need him to get something going here. Robinson Silva will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And taken in out there for the first out. Addison Russell digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Well, unfortunately, that's the way it goes when you're in a slump. Even when you do square one up, it always seems to be hit right at someone.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Javier Baez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Number 40 will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our